Okay, we are starting in Photopea, and we're going to go to New Project. We're going to go to 3000 by 3000, and then we're going to do it at 300 dpi. We're going to make the background transparent and create. Now what we're going to do is we are going to select our font, and we select our font, we go up here, and I'm using Keep On Trucking, but to get that, what you have to do is you have to load font, and you have to have the font downloaded, and then select your font, and then open, and click OK, and now you have that font in here, and then you can go right here and select it. So now I'm gonna put this here, and I'm gonna, whenever I go to do this, I'm gonna click that, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make it bigger. Alright, and click in my, alright, now you click this one, drag it, and you put it where you want it. In my next line is a new layer. And then click this and drag it to where we want it to be. Alright. Alright, now we're going to make one more. Put this, ERA. And sometimes you got to give it a second to load. It's frozen up on me, of course. Of course, why not, huh? Let's go ahead and delete this layer since that layer will meant to freeze up. Drag this, and then I'm going to do it ERA. Okay. Now I'm going to go up here and make it as big as I want. Now instead of it being super huge, I could do it like that, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to rasticize it. Whenever I rasticize this, this allows me to use this tool right here and do free transform, or actually I'm going to have to just do transform, then I'm going to work, and then on style you do custom, and then you're going to drag that one, and then this one, and you just line them up even on the same line so that you're stretching your word to be a little bit longer. Okay? Alright, now that we have that one stretched where we want it, then we're going to go to learning. Well, let's go back to error, and then we're going to take that and drag it down to the bottom of the page. Then we're going to go to learning. We're going to drag it down a little bit, but we want it to be the same size, so we're going to go here, we're going to right click, we're going to rasticize this, we're going to edit, we're going to transform, or go to style, go to custom, and then drag this up till it's about the same height. You want to make sure you keep it in line with these. Alright, and then that one's in line. Stay a little bit lower. That one's in line. That one's in line. don't look quite right, that's okay. You can come back and move it again. We need to get it straightened up. Alright, this one here, we're going to do midway. That way they're equally spaced apart. This one we need to come up with this. Need to come up with this. Need to come up with this one. Okay, this one at the dot. So we're going to come up there and bring this down a little bit. Play with it, it's okay. Alright, and then here we want to bring that where our letters look somewhat normal. We're gonna change them up some more, just a little bit, and then bring this one up to where it needs to be. Okay, so now that we have that, we're gonna click here, and this one doesn't need much, so we don't have to pre-transform it, but we can just go ahead and we can resize it. And to get them closer together, we'll bring them a little bit closer. Learning could use a little bit more warping in a decent direction. I see where I'm off a little bit. So I can go back here, transform, warp, and custom again. And then I'm gonna see where I've got it off a little bit and try to fix it somewhat. Make this one come up and over some. Okay. And even though our lines aren't good, we see the tops of our letters are pretty good. So I'm going to leave that alone and go down here. Alright, and here. And I'll get that lined up. Alright, then after we get it all lined up the way that we want it, we're just going to pretend that mine is lined up the way we want it. I'm a perfectionist, so I'll sit here and keep doing it. We can take and we can delete this layer because this was an accidental layer. We're going to take this in and we're going to merge that one down, merge that one down, so we all have one layer. When it's on one layer, we can even delete the background if we want to, and that's okay because it's all on one layer. Now we're going to go right here, we're going to go to Edit, Transform, Warp. Under Style, we go to Wave, and here's where you get this. Now you can play with this, and this changes the way of the wave. You can play with any of these things, but whenever you're done with it and you got it looking the way you want, click this check. Once you click this check, then you click this download. I normally save at 2 or 3 times, and then I hit PNG. You can hit SVG or PNG, it doesn't matter, and it'll save. I don't know why right now this there it goes. So it's saved right here. I'll double click and open it, and you'll see that it's the way that it's supposed to be, and it was done 100% in Photopea.